tapos. Kasi ladies and gentlemen, we are so lucky tonight because we have a very special person presenting to you the holistic scene, yung kabuuan ng Sante Business, kung bakit tama na ikaw ay maging partner with Sante International. So ladies and gentlemen, I am excited to present to you because tonight, our Iron Man CEO will be presenting the final words and why Sante is considered the perfect storm. So ladies and gentlemen, let's all welcome our Iron Man CEO, Sir Joey Marcelo.
Thank you, Ian, and of course, a great day to everyone who's watching right now from all over the globe. Alam nyo, especially to our first-timers, when we started Sante, of course, almost 14 years ago, parang it's just a dream for us to welcome everyone all over the world because during those times, setting up an international business, international market, is just a dream of Sante. Okay, the goal from day one is to be a global provider. Okay, global, so worldwide. All right. Pero of course, during the early days, we're just operating in the Philippines. But of course, the vision is so clear. The vision is so bold that we will be tapping the global market. And of course, right now, we're blessed to be present in 8 countries. And of course, we're not stopping there. This year, we're eyeing to open up siguro around 2 to 3 more countries, and expect in the coming years Sante will open its doors in different countries, and we're excited with that. All right, we're excited with that because ang kasama nung pag-launch ng Sante in different countries, ang kasama ron is a chance for everybody to earn income not only in their home country but from all over the globe. So the vision is someday if Sante is open in 20 countries, let's say in the next coming 5 to 10 years, you as one of our business owners are privileged to be having a business right at the comfort of your homes all over the globe. All right, so it's a vision that is fast becoming a reality. Did you know that right now many business owners of Sante are already earning in 2 currencies? One in Philippine peso, of course, since some of them, most of them are based in the Philippines, and at the same time, they are earning in US dollars. So if it happened to them, definitely it will happen to you. Now, the question is this, okay, what can be the future of our business? In fact, alam niyo mga kapatid, napakarami talagang binago nung pandemic. For the past 1 year, February na ngayon, this is already our 11th month, and by March we'll be celebrating our 1 year in this pandemic. Pero napakaraming binago ng pandemic in our lives, in the way that we do business. Okay, napakaraming binago. And the question is this, okay, are you prepared for the coming days? Many people are saying that if 2020 is a challenging year, 2021, of course, there's still a lot of uncertainties. Okay, the vaccine is not yet here. Ang kaya lang natin gawin ngayon is protect our immune system, and that's the reason why napakalaki ng role ng Sante International. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of uncertainties. Okay, but the question is this: in spite of these uncertainties, are you prepared to face 2021? Because that's a big question. If 2021, if you're a member of Sante since last year, definitely we didn't only survive, but we thrived. But if you are our first-time guest right now, the question is this: are you prepared for this 2021? All right? Tayo, we're optimistic, we're believing that something great will happen. Pero at the end of the day, ang dami uncertainties. We don't know what will really happen. Although we know here in the company, here in Sante, that whether there's a crisis or not, we will always make the grass greener here in Sante Barley. Now, let me present to you something that it's a battle cry, okay, since last year, 2020, all right? We call this a perfect storm, all right? The idea of the perfect storm, actually this perfect storm concept or idea, I've been talking about this for the tagal na. Since the early days that I'm doing the business of direct selling. Because for me, I always believe in the power of trend, okay? During my early days in business, we're talking about a marketing principle called the law of trend. Okay, I've been hearing a lot of this during my early days in this business. Pero ngayon, that was around 20 years ago. According to the law of trend, if you will position yourself in front of an upcoming trend, ano sa Tagalog ang trend? uso, all right? If you will position yourself in front of an upcoming trend, there's a bigger chance for you to gain wealth. Malaking chance. For example, during the early days, who would parang imagine that we will be buying water na naka-bottle na ang mahal? Since during our early days, di ba, yung mga parents natin, ang water naman talaga, mura lang kasi nasa gripo lang yan eh. Pero during these times, parang kahit naman tayo, di ba, sobrang conscious na natin, whenever we drink water, kailangan either bottled water yan or filtered water. Pero during early days, hindi naman eh, di ba? Pero matatalino yung mga tao, yung mga negosyante eh. They created a story na hindi malinis yung tubig natin sa gripo. So they've sold mineral water. And of course, during the early days, there are different brands na nag-pop up. There's of course Wilkins, Agua Vida, di ba? There's a lot of products during those times. Ang biruan nga namin that time, if nagtayo ka ng water station katabi ng Agua Vida, ang tawag sa'yo, Contrabida water station. But this is my point. Try to set up a water refilling station during this time. Do you think there's still fortune that can be earned? Obviously, the answer is no. Mahirapan na. Why? Yung trend, tapos na eh. Okay, meron ng mga taong pumosisyon sa harap ng isang trend. Now, let me share to you my screen, all right? Let's talk about the possible trends that will happen in the coming years. Or it's happening right now. The question is, how can you capitalize on these trends for you also to gain wealth, all right? Let me just share this to you. What you can do to thrive in the post-pandemic world. This is just a very simple topic before I go into the perfect storm. Okay, pwede mo talagang gawin. Number one, you have to serve your customer the post-COVID way. If you're in business or you're planning to do business, you just have to understand, okay, what's the new way for us to serve our customer? Kasi, ito familiar na tayo rito, we are right now in what we call as the new normal. All right, and this 2020, we don't know what will happen. All right, there can be another trend, there can be another normal way of doing our job, okay, or of doing our business. Number two, you have to change the way you work, how you work with your customers, with your employees, with the government. Ang daming pagbabago. And this 2021, I assure you, there will be a lot of changes still. And of course, last but not the least, you need to find new business opportunities. If you're into something right now, I don't know, for our first timers, I don't know what you're doing, whether you have a job or you have your own business, ask yourself this question: is your job or business still relevant? Now, if you're working right now and you still have a job, I congratulate you, you're blessed because a lot of people walang trabaho ngayon. But the question is this: yung mga trabaho mo ngayon or the nature of business of yung company mo, is it still relevant? Are they still relevant? All right. There's a lot of companies who's hanging on this 2021. Wait and see sila if they're going to your business. A question lang dyan is this: is their business still relevant? So during these times of uncertainty, you just have to think twice. And part of that is finding a business opportunity that is in front of major trends. Now, let me share to you the perfect storm. All right. There are three storms na nakikita kami. Three storms, okay? Ito, hindi ito paparating. Apparently, it's already here. Okay? At masyado lang talagang naging obvious yung presence because of what happened last 2020. What's the first trend? Okay? Three major storms, alright? Each of these storms are so powerful that if you are in front of this storm or this trend, there's a big chance for you to gain wealth. What's the first storm? The first storm is the wellness storm. Alright? Wellness is not new. All right. During the early days of us doing the business, 15, 20 years ago, we've been talking about wellness. In fact, one of my favorite authors, si Paul Zane Pilzer, in one of his books, The Next Trillion, sabi niya ron, wellness is the next $1 trillion business. In fact, kinikwento namin to mga year 2001, 2002. And could you imagine, okay, 2017, wellness globally is already a $4.2 trillion business. This was a prediction, ang tagal na, 20 years ago. And it's happening right now. Now, ask yourself this question, all right? True enough, last 2020 comes the pandemic. There's no cure for COVID yet. There are vaccines, pero di pa lumalabas. So the least that we can do is protect ourselves from viruses and bacteria. Now, the question is this. Last year, lumaki ang wellness. All right? Hindi na bago, but it grew drastically because of the pandemic. Ask yourself this question. Are you earning from wellness or is wellness earning from you? Maybe if you are not still earning from wellness, maybe this is the right time that you have to look at that possibility and opportunity, because wellness is not only an upcoming trend, but it's a storm, okay, that is in us right now, within our society. It's a positive storm, of course, all right? And the question is this, are you capitalizing on this storm? Let's talk about the second storm. Not new, but because of pandemic, this COVID-19 virus, wala tayong choice. During the early days, ang teaching namin doon is what Bill Gates mentioned, diba? That if your business is not in the internet, someday you are not in business. And true enough, it's happening right now. Let me share to you a short video of of course, a famous businessman. Right, Bill Gates, of course, is a seasoned businessman, but this is one of the upcoming superstars. And honestly, right now, he is a superstar in his own right. Let's talk about Jack Ma. Okay, so siguro to present to you what Jack Ma says, let me just share to you a very short video of what Jack Ma says in one of the events that you've attended. Please watch this video. Ian, just tell me if no, there's music. Then I can see, check. Please just give me a thumbs up if there's a music or sound in this video.
Year 2030, more than 85% of the business will be e-commerce. 99% of the trade affairs will be online. Today we see made in China, made in America, made in Switzerland, or made in Geneva. 2030 we see made in internet. So today all the business, I love to be big business. I'm sure in 2030 you want to be small business because you have to be flexible. And 80% of the business at that time are small business, and 80% of small business at that time have to be globalized. If you're not globalized, you're dead.
If you're not globalized, you are dead. Very powerful word. Okay. In fact, ang prediction niya is 2030. 2030 is just 10 years from now. Ask yourself this question. Where do you want to be this coming 2030? This is 10 years from now. Yes, matagal pa yan. Pero I assure you, if you won't do something today, chances are 2030, you might still be that same person. And I believe most of you in this Zoom call right now doesn't want to be the same person 5 to 10 years from now. If you really want to achieve something big and something great in life, you have to do something today. This is already my 20th year in the business. And the reason why I'm experiencing the things that I'm experiencing right now is because I planned 5, 10, 15, 20 years ago. Yung nangyayari sa akin ngayon, this is just a result of the things that I did 5, 10, 15 years ago. So if you wanted to achieve something great in life, the time to start is now. And of course, yung harvest ito might not happen in just a few months' time or a few years' time. Sometimes it will happen 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. E-commerce is not an upcoming trend, but e-commerce is a current storm, all right, that is attacking the entire planet. And just like wellness, I would just like to ask you this question. Are you earning from e-commerce or e-commerce earning from you? If you're currently ordering products online via the different online shops, obviously e-commerce is earning from you. But why not? Okay? But why not try to capitalize on this trend by earning also in e-commerce? And of course, in Sante, we can help you with that. Let's talk about the last, okay? The last storm, okay, na nakikita ng Sante. Third storm. Let's just call this the home-based business storm. Since 2020, early years, since 2001, 20 years ago, we've been talking about home-based business. We're presenting that the direct selling business is a good home-based business opportunity. But during the early days, of course, even right here in the Philippines, it's hard for people to work from home because most of them are outside. They're working in offices. But could you imagine what happened recently? Everyone is at home. Almost everyone is at home, all right? We're working from home. We've already set up our home offices. And business right now, okay, considered work from home as the new normal. Even in Sante, 90% of our employees are working from home. Yes, we will be doing combined work from home and work from the office as soon as okay na to lahat. But of course, work from home will be part of our system, part of our DNA. Now ask yourself this question. You're at home, but are you earning right at the comfort of your homes? I'm so excited to say that during the past 1 year, during this pandemic, Okay, I'm surprised and I'm happy to see the Sante business owners not only surviving but thriving right at the comfort of their homes. Okay, now again, ask yourself this question: do you want to earn money not only in Philippine peso but in dollars right at the comfort of your homes? Because if your answer is yes, maybe you just have to capitalize on this third big storm, the home based business storm. How to go about it? Don't worry, we'll teach you more about it. But I assure you, okay, if you will work hand in hand with us, 5, 10 years from now, you'll be having a stable business globally, even though you're just at home. Yes, definitely we will travel, we will roam around the world. It will happen definitely. But even though you're outside the Philippines, even though you're traveling, your business is still with you. Because yung negosyo mo, kayang gawin yan anywhere in the world as long as there's an internet connection. That's the power of the home-based business. Now, the good news is this. The good news is this. Talking about wellness, wellness is rich in kinds of new technologies that are best learned person to person. Yes, you can buy wellness products outside. There's products in the retail outlet. But true enough, the best possible way, okay, to market wellness products is via person to person selling. Why? Even those unknown products will be known because people, those who are using the products, are endorsing it. And the good news is this: wellness, e-commerce, and home-based business all represents huge financial opportunities. Ibig sabihin, either of the three ang gawin mo ngayon, definitely there will be a fortune. If you're just doing wellness, you'll earn money. If you're just doing e-commerce, you'll earn money. If you're doing a business right at the comfort of your homes, you will earn money. Pero what more if you will build something that encompasses all of these three? And the good news is this: Sante International have combined the best of all these opportunities, creating a perfect storm. We are in front of three major trends. We are in front of the e-commerce trend, we are in front of the home-based business trend, and obviously, Sante is a major player in the wellness business. We have our own facility in New Zealand. We're developing more and more products. We're enhancing our business opportunity. We're setting up offices not only in the Philippines but all over the globe. So Sante is really a force to reckon with in the direct selling business. Now to end, just like to, of course, thank you all for giving us an opportunity to share to you this the Sante business. Okay, just like to end by encouraging everyone. Okay, this 2021, honestly, for us, there will be challenges. Obviously, there will be challenges. Vaccine will come when we don't know. Okay, many people fear about the effects of vaccine. Maraming tatanong sa akin, sir, ano ba yung possible effect ng vaccine? Even me, I cannot answer that. Okay, there's a lot of uncertainty. All right, isa lang ang certain kami. Crisis or no crisis, we will do whatever it takes in order to provide for our business owners, not only in the Philippines but all over the globe. Right now, you have three options. Let me just give you three options. Okay. If you're watching right now and you are our first timers, I'm giving you the options. Number one, you just like to protect your health and just be one of our users. Let's say you're not interested in the business. Just be our user. What I can suggest later on, just talk to the person who invited you and just ask them more about the products. Just buy the products and protect yourself from viruses and bacteria. Maybe that's the least that you can do. Second option, maybe some of you aren't interested in the business opportunity, but you love selling our products or you love selling products. Yes, you can be a retailer, all right? Meaning you can just join Sante, buy the products at members price and sell the products online. That's also a good opportunity. But if some of you wants to really prepare for something big in the coming years, yung combining the best of both worlds, a user of the product, maybe partly you can retail the product. Pero yung number three, building a business with us, meaning setting up a business opportunity right at the comfort of your homes, pero open all over the globe. If you really want to learn how to build the business online, capitalizing on the strength of e-commerce and the internet, maybe you just have to choose option number three. Be a business builder of Sante and get a chance to avail of our travel incentive, house incentive, car incentive, gadget incentives, the beauty of our business opportunity. Okay, we're not promising heaven and earth here in Sante, all right? But good news is this: a lot of people are achieving their dreams. Okay, not small dreams, but achieving big dreams. Okay, let me just share two statistics. Fresh na fresh pa sa akin eh. What happened last 2020, all right? We don't want to hype people in Sante. We don't always want to talk about money. But let me just give you a glimpse of the result of last year. Two basic result na lang, all right? Last year, 40 people claimed a house incentive in Sante. So meaning I'm expecting 40 new house and lots, okay, to be presented to us in the coming days. 2020, 40 people ang nag-claim ng house incentive. 27 people in the middle of pandemic claimed a car incentive. And several hundreds of people claimed their gadgets. Mga kapatid, those are just bonuses. That's not the compensation plan of Sante. I don't want to mention how many people earned millions last year. But again, the business opportunity of Sante is not new. We're already here for 14 years. We've been helping several hundreds of people earn a fortune in Sante. Just in case this presentation excites you, I think there's no time to lose. Maybe it's time for you to trust the person who invited you and try our business opportunity. What's the worst case scenario? The worst case scenario is be healthy because of our product. That is the worst case scenario. But what is the best case scenario? The best case scenario might be a few years from now, you're now achieving your dreams, your vision, and you're traveling with us all over the globe because you're one of our business owners who are experiencing the beauty, not only for business opportunity, but the dreams and visions that we will definitely help you be fulfilled in the coming years.